All right, so this is a classic character here. If you're not up on this kid, you need to get up. This is some old sci-fi. This is Anthony Fremont from A Good Life, I believe it is. This is a Good Life episode of The Twilight Zone. This aired in like 1961, so this is deeply old school right here. But this character is an insanely powerful character, like on levels that you would think of like comic book characters being massively overpowered. But this is what this kid is, and I had to go back and actually look back at the episode to see what he did. But this kid has these amazing mental powers, and I say amazing powers, I am talking about godlike powers, right? This kid has telepathy, telekinesis, transmutation, right? He can do it everything. I watched him in this episode. He was known for sending people into the cornfield, which was just like maybe even like they were alluding to a pocket dimension. Who knows what the real cornfield really meant, but he could physically send people away, right? And we watched him, this is where the power gets crazy. We watched him turn a man into a jack-o'-lantern, right? Or Jack in the Box, excuse me. This is the image here of the shadow, right? This is a TV show back in 1961. This is as good as gonna get for this representation. But we see the point here is that this man got turned into this jack-o'-lantern right here. And what kind of powers are we talking about? Like, as the families were trying to figure out what to do with him, they recognize that he has telepathic ability. Like, his mind can be totally distracted on whatever he's talking about, but he's still going to be sensing how people are thinking. They had to try to mask their thoughts. So this is an exceptionally powerful kid because of your transmutation. Like, you're changing elements. Like, he also could cause it to rain. He could cause it to snow. He can control the weather around him. So, I don't know how large of a scale this was happening. Like, when he blocked out TV or destroyed TV, had he done this, like, on a national level? Like, we don't know based on the story. But from what I've seen of this kid, if we extrapolate him out, these are really, like, touching God level or absolutely God level powers. If you can change a man into a jack-in-the-box and he's still alive. Like, somehow he's still alive. So I don't even know how that happens. But an exceptional level power out of this young man back in 1961. The writers of The Twilight Zone were massively ahead of their time. And, like, this was an exceptional character. So, yeah, I'm going to look forward to putting this character in some verses. If you have something you want to add to the lore of Anthony Fremont, because Anthony needs to live on, man. He was just too badass to not live on. So, anyway, add your additions into the comment section. As always, hit that like and subscribe.